Well, How to Train Your Dragon sucked. Anyways, you know that I thought that there was gonna be a second Lilo and Stitch trailer? We got the only trailer we got. But I mean, come on. You remember that Naked Gun trailer, right? The one that came out in April? Well, this is that trailer here. This is the second one right here. If you haven't seen the previous one, what are you doing? Just check the first trailer out, then come back and tell me how. Now, you probably remember the Naked Gun, right? You know, the one that had that boring poster artwork of Leslie Nielsen riding on a freaking bullet that was seen on everything, including the Abraham Zucker 4K box set, which included the best ZAZ film of all time, which they ever did, called Top Secret, and by far the worst film ever made, Airplane. Or Flying High, depending on where you live. But in my own opinion, I'll watch the second one instead, cause it's amazing. But apparently this is gonna be the second trailer. The first trailer, I've already seen it, but you're gonna be seeing the second trailer, so let's hope to God that it's true. But so far, there have been 3 Naked Gun films at that time. Because in 1988, we have the first Naked Gun film, from the same people that made that god-awful Airplane film. And in 91, we got Naked Gun 2.5. You recognize this poster because it's basically being ripped off later on. And it finally ended off with a complete total waste. A complete total waste of a film. A third installment. That is the worst one. And what's it based off of? This. I haven't seen the series yet, but I'm pretty sure I might. So, yeah. But apparently since 1995, the franchise has become dormant. And as of 2024, or 2025 right now, there is someone who can save this franchise. Someone who can do it better. Someone who can do whatever they can to do it.
Someone who is crafty, underhanded, and who would stop at nothing to get their hands on that money.
And that someone is Liam Neeson. Batman Begins, Battleship, Excalibur, pretty much anything that I can possibly name. But this, I believe, is one of his comedy things for some reason. Bear that in mind. Leslie Nielsen originally did serious stuff. It wasn't up until that god-awful Airplane film where he clearly turned out the gears for some reason. And his performance was hated in that film.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
And he gave birth to the worst line in all of film history. And later on, in 1982, he went on to do Spaceship, and then later on he started to go full-on comedic. His last serious film was nuts. I don't get it. And then he appeared in the Naked Gun trilogy, which was absolutely the worst thing ever made in cinema history. I mean, come on! It even featured Elvis's daughter, for Christ's sakes! And that guy from Airport, who for some reason turned down a role in Airplane. And that guy who was a cold-blooded killer. And it had the most ridiculous French translation ever. And it made Airplane look like a tuxedo. Like, what is this? Is there a cop to save the Queen? What the heck's going on in there? And who in their right mind would decide to make an illustration version of the Airplane poster artwork, for Christ's sakes? The second film had Harry Potter's uncle for some reason, so does that mean that the French translation for Naked Gun 2.5 would have been called, Is There a Cop to Save Harry Potter's Uncle? The third film exploded. But hey, at least it did have a great hairstylist for some reason. It's stupid, boring, lame, coarse, rough, and it gets everywhere. And wait a minute, is that Reggie Jackson from the Nickelodeon show called World of Sports? And then we come to now, where we get this guy. And this is going to be way better than that god-awful trilogy. Similar to what they did to Airplane before that. What was the Zaz team even thinking? But before I get to show you the second trailer, let me say to you this. The poster... Oh my god, the poster looks amazing. I mean, I wonder how Calvin and the Colonel are gonna react to this.
Wow!
Yeah, possibly. It's that one. But yeah. And as for Liam Neeson doing some comedy and all that, You know that scene from Ted 2, right? With the supermarket thing and the whole tricks off for kids thing, you know all that?
You do understand that I myself am not a child.
I was able to sniff that out, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he basically got the naked gun part because of that. And Paramount Pictures, this beast, clearly decided to just cast Liam Neeson in the Frank Drebin part. The part that went as this bastard. Let's get on board with the second trailer already. Here we go. And that was 5 minutes and 42 seconds of rambling about that god-awful Naked Gun trilogy and how Liam Neeson is gonna do it way better than what Leslie goddamn Nielsen did. So I think it is time we get ready for the trailer. Oh, look! We got an alternative poster. Right there. Right there. There it is. There it is. There's the alternative poster. Come on, Paramount. Use it. Use it. Are we ready? I haven't felt this much excited since that Leon Stitch trailer. Or I haven't felt this much horrible since I saw that Ronald Reagan film. No, all the airplane references. So, let's get ready.
Thanks. Once you kill a man for revenge, there's no going back. A voice in your head saying over and over, "That was awesome."
Who are you?
Drebin. Detective Frank Drebin. Thanks.
Police squad has always been the elite of the elite.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr. Love you. Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
Same as the first one.
And
New boys.
are the best of the best.
It's like that. It's like the camera parts in Twisters.
Police business. Oh, I'm gonna ruin another suit.
Over here, Lieutenant. I think someone murdered my brother.
Please, take a chair.
Thank you.
Taking the chair away.
I'll find them. This is what I do. It says you served 20 years for man's laughter. You mean manslaughter? Must have been quite the joke.
They're going to shut down police squad if you do not solve this case. Do this by the book.
Show a little respect. Why? Who's gonna arrest me? Other cops?
Yes.
Is she serious?
Is he serious?
No.
Don't call him Shirley.
It seems Mr. Drebin might be more of a problem than we thought. I want you to keep an eye on him.
This oven is disgusting.
New boys from the first trailer.
Rest assured, I won't stop until I've found justice.
What do you want, little one?
Your ass. Nobody messes with Police Squad.
We've upgraded your car with the most advanced crime-fighting tech.
Drive forward 30 feet. Very smooth.
Oh!
This place is falling apart.
Holy fucking shit. That is the best thing I've seen since the first trailer. Let me tell you this. Just like I said with the previous one, I'm seeing this in August. This is what I'm seeing. Learn from this, Paramount. Learn from this. My point is that my only concern is this. Will this lead to Airplane 3? We already know Airplane 2, the sequel, teased Airplane 3 at the end. Along with that William Shatner gag, what did he say at the end of that Airplane 3 tease? That's exactly what they'll be expecting us to do. So, the airplane pre-title just comes up, and it cuts to William Shatner as Buck Murdoch. You gotta learn that William Shatner is Buck Murdoch in Airplane 2. He says, that's exactly what they'll be expecting us to do. Completely mirroring Robert Stax's Wes Kramer character in the first one. When he takes the glasses off and says, that's just what they'll be expecting us to do. And, stuff like that. So that, Airplane's the worst. Airplane 2's sequel is better. But the Naked Gun trilogy is terrible. But, yeah, I gotta say, this is 100% better. What I've seen of the footage, and the whole thing that they're turning Police Squad into Spirit Halloween, kind of remind me of that Spirit Halloween film, which I have not seen. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it. And freaking Pamela Anderson Lee, whoa! Whoa, just play that clip again!
Wow!
And the whole taking up the chair and all that, that is some straight up airplane style humor. Another airplane style humor is the head bashing thing and all that. I don't think it's in the same vein as Airplane, but there are some lines from Airplane that stuck out to me. Was when Elaine leaves Ted at the airport, he then turns his head and goes, "What a pisser," and that's basically what it is. That's basically my favorite part from Airplane. And you may be thinking, why is it your favorite part from Airplane if you don't like it? And, Airplane 2, pretty much the entire film is the best. But I think we all know the one moment from Airplane 2 that we all know, and that is the Mayflower 1 turning away from the sun and then going 0.5 warp. That's basically the moment from Airplane 2. Pretty much the entire film, even when, Stryker confronts Jim Belushi about the bomb in the briefcase, and Belushi's like, "Don't say that word!" And the briefcase is just flung out, and Scraps, who's a dog basically, literally bites the briefcase in the handle. So they basically retreat the bomb and all that. But yeah, I really think that this film is gonna be freaking amazing. And whoa, the poster. Oh my god, just show the clip again with the poster, just wow.
Wow!
Oh, would you look at that? The sun is shining. And in case you notice it does kind of look a lot like the beginning of the film called The Mist. Yeah, remember that? Remember that film called The Mist? Yeah, weird. Anyways, I'm literally gonna see this film in August, so yeah, maybe I'll see that along with Smurfs, or Lilo and Stitch, or whatever the heck it is, but I hope to God I'm gonna be seeing this. Naked Gun 4 1/4 Law of Toughness is gonna be way better than the original trilogy. Bar none. Perfect. Yeah, I know exactly what it is. It's gonna be good, so hope that I'll see it in late August. Maybe, but I'll see it when I can. Maybe I'll talk about it, but that How to Train Your Dragon remake. Oh my god, it looks like Tyler owns his camera for some reason. That definitely reminds me of Jackass 3D. Wow, what a woman. Airplane humor number 1.
Must have been quite the joke.
Haven't seen the film yet, but damn, that looks amazing. Airplane humor number 2. Oh! Wow, that's a lot of new footage.
Nobody messes with Police Squad.
This film is going to be
Awesome.
You're goddamn right it is.
I'm gonna ruin another suit.
If you want to send some stuff to me so I can check out what you have sent, please send it to this exact address. However, you may only send some stuff that I am interested in. No Airplane, okay? Because if you send something like this, I will make sure that I will tell you that I do not like this film at all. Unless if you would send me that Zucker Abraham Zucker 3 film collection set that I'm gonna get for Top Secret, well, you can probably tell that I'm not gonna get it for Airplane, I'm not gonna get it for Naked Gun, I'm only getting it just for Top Secret. However, I do think that you should send the set as a whole because, let's face it, it's a big deal. So make sure you send stuff like this, or this, or this, or this. And yes, even Airplane 2 the sequel. Oh, and get this, a special collector's edition of Twister, complete with a steelbook that features not only the secondary poster artwork, but the image of the pipe scene on the back. Heck yeah, I'm getting this. Well, actually, we do have the double feature set, which consists of Twister and Twister, so we're pretty dang close. And also Airplane 2 the sequel, which had this cover. Just look at those nuts! I can't keep up with them all! And even the one in the original theatrical poster! Like, look at it! And just look at this poster for the worst film of all time! I mean, come on, do they really need to tie that plane up into another? I mean, that part never actually happened in the film! I mean, they clearly just used a toy model plane! Like, come on, really? And yes, this is what the plane actually looks like in the film. And here's another image of that same goddamn plane model, also from the film. God damn it, I hate this film. And its different titles, like this one known as Flying High, but I will refer to the film with this title. I just hated it so much. So make sure you send in to this address, and I hope to God I will look at them. And in the words of the good old immortal named Connor McLeod,
there can be only one.
If you came to party, make some noise. If you came to party, make some noise.
Wow, wow.